Hello everybody, this is Tommy at Capital Discount Nutrition. Today I wanted to talk about creatine monohydrate especially. There's a lot of novel forms of creatine out on the market. There's crealkaline, creatine gluconate, creatine ethyl ester. Creatine monohydrate is by far one of the most popular and the oldest creatine. It's been around since 1992. Almost everybody that works out uses creatine monohydrate. The reason they use creatine monohydrate is it gives the body the ability to contract the muscle 2 to 3 more times per exercise. So if you're doing leg press or doing curls, you get around those last couple repetitions, the 8th or 12th repetition, and you start to feel the muscle fatiguing. When you're using creatine, you're able to contract the muscle more full, and get those extra repetitions, and that's really important. That means that you go beyond thresholds that you set for yourself in previous workouts. Now, creatine works by handing a phosphate molecule to ADP, adenosine diphosphate, and turning it back into ATP, adenosine triphosphate. So it works with your anaerobic metabolism in the body. Your aerobic metabolism is more for running, swimming. Your cardio and pulmonary systems fall behind the quick exertions when you're lifting weights. So your anaerobic system kicks on, and that's where creatine plays the fundamental role of handing that phosphate molecule to ADP, turning it back to ATP, so then you're able to contract the muscle 2 to 3 more times. Now, creatine is by far one of the most misunderstood supplements on the market, just because it's been on the market for so long, since 1992. Many people have associated it with steroids, skull and bones, death. Creatine is very safe. Every single cell in the body has creatine. Your body produces about 1 gram of creatine every day. It's produced in the liver and a little bit in the kidneys. And some of the things that people generally associate with creatine is kidney health. Does it affect your kidneys? The answer is no. The reason they have that is when you're going to get your test for your kidneys, you get your BUN levels checked, your blood urea nitrogen levels, and then your creatinine levels. And that's looking at plasma creatinine levels. And when you are on creatine, yes, your creatinine levels are elevated, but that doesn't mean that it's going to harm your kidneys. Unless you have a pre-existing kidney condition, you wouldn't have to worry about taking creatine. The 2 best creatines that I usually recommend in the stores are iForce Creaplex and Allmax Creatine Monohydrate. Both of these are really good. The Allmax is the Creapure version. It's supposed to be a very good version of creatine monohydrate. They did a third-party assay test to make sure that there's no impurities or adulterants. The iForce Creaplex is very popular in all 4 stores, especially in Cherville. I recommend this one a lot. Mixes really well. You can mix it in with your protein. Another big question that we usually get is when to take creatine. You can take creatine pretty much any time. I usually recommend taking creatine in the morning and after the workout, with a protein shake. You don't have to worry about taking it with sugar. In the past, people would take it with grape juice or some other high sugary drink, but you don't have to. The research shows that it doesn't matter. You can take it with water, but I always recommend taking it with your protein shake. They're not flavored, so adding them with your protein shake and mixing it up, could be a lot easier for you to take. So doing that in the morning or after the workout. I generally recommend to take 5 to 10 grams on workout days only. Loading does get it into the body a little bit quicker, so you're going to notice the effects of creatine a lot faster. But just taking it in the morning and after the workout for 2 to 3 days will get it in the muscle tissue. So this way then you're able to start to feel its effects. And some of the first things you're going to notice when you're taking creatine is you're going to notice that you're able to contract the muscle more fully. Especially when you're doing bicep curls, one of the biggest things people notice when they start using creatine is when they get around the 8th or 10th or 12th repetition, they're able to get that full squeeze in the muscle. And that's really important. And then also, too, they're able to get those extra couple repetitions. So say you do 10 repetitions on a certain exercise with a certain weight, and you start using creatine, now you're able to get maybe 2 or 3 more repetitions. That's huge. That means that you're going to go beyond thresholds that you set for yourself in previous workouts. And that's ultimately, what you want to do is you want to do more each workout. So definitely the Allmax Creatine Monohydrate or the iForce Creaplex, 2 of the best creatines that we have in the store. Thank you very much, and please visit us on CapitalNutrition.com. Thank you.